Hello everyone, this is Gowthami. Welcome to my YouTube channel, GowthamiTechSkills. In this Python series, we are going to continue with one more concept in control structures, that is jump statements. Let's begin. We already know that we can control our program using different categories like conditional statements and iterative statements. And finally, we can control the program using the jump statements. So here we already covered these two concepts. Today we are going to learn about jump statements. So what is meant by jump statements? What is the use of these jump statements? With the help of these jump statements, we can stop the flow of the program and we can skip the program. Means you can skip one kind of iteration and you can also place the placeholder using this. In order to stop, we will make use of a keyword called a break keyword in order to skip one iteration or multiple iterations, whatever we require that can be done with the help of a continue keyword. In order to represent the null statement in the blocks, we will make use of a keyword called a pause keyword. Remember, when you are working with the jump statements, it will be work on iterative statements and conditional statements. Without this, we cannot make use of these jump statements. Let's begin each and everything in detail. First, we are going to elaborate about the break keyword. See, let us take a simple example that I installed one game which is having a 10 levels. So there might be having multiple levels. For our explanation, I am just making a 10 levels. Okay, so I have installed my one of the game which is having 10 levels. That means first level, second level, third level, fourth level, fifth level, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. So in these 10 levels, I can able to see that first 5 levels are unlocked. That means you can play those games and remaining 5 levels are in lock. How can we able to recognize it? Based on the disable. Normal way that you can say it is a unlock. If it is in disable manner, then I can say that it is in lock manner. That means you can able to play 10 games, but at that time you can only play 5 levels only. So means you can able to iterate 10 levels, but at some point you are breaking it. Means you are not able to continue the remaining levels. So that means whenever you are stopping at some point, then you can make use of a keyword called a break keyword. So whenever you want to stop at certain point, you have to tell at what point you need to stop. That means the unlocked levels from which level? 6th level. So you need to tell that I need from 6th level, I am having a unlocked. So that's why you can say when the level is coming to the 6th level, I cannot continue. Means you need break it. Till that, you need to play the games till 5th level. That means you need to print that level that you have played. So here, this and all, how many levels you have? 10 levels. To iterate, to present these 10 levels, we will make use of iterative statement, either while loop or for loop. So we have discussed these two things. When compared to when we compare these two things, I can say for loop is very much easy. So I can going to implement. I'm going to implement this for loop. Okay. So what is the syntax for the for loop here? For any variable name in keyword, and I want to print 10 levels. So I can make use of sequence of numbers. So I will make use of range function. So starting value is 1 and ending value is 10. Whenever you are giving the ending value, it should be one number extra. It is an increasing order. So I'm going to give it as 11. So when it is iterating, what you should do? Once you notice that the 6th level, then you need to stop playing it. Means you need to specify it here. How? If x equal to 6. Why I am giving 6 especially here means because 6 from 6th level, it is lock mode. So that's why when this level is to reach this level, you should stop iterating. So you will make use of a break keyword. Until that, you can able to play. And if you are playing means you can print that level, that is I. So here you should mention I variable because here you had used I variable, right? That's why. So I, and it should be like side by side, I'm using an end attribute. So how this flow works now? See here. First, what it will do, it will take I is equal to 1, it will take. it will check the condition that 1 equal to 6. No, this condition is not satisfying. So it will come here. So it will print the I value as 1. Then it will iterate. Again, the I value will be updated to 2. So 2 equal to 6. Not correct. It will come to here and it will print the second 2. Again, it will iterate 3. It will check the condition 3 equal to 6. Condition is failed. So it will come out of the loop and it will print 3 value. Again, it will iterate. I value will be 4. 4 equal to 6. Again, condition is wrong. Come out of the loop and will print 4. Again, iterate. I will be updated to 5. 5 equal to 6. Not correct. Come out of the loop. Print that value. Again, it will iterate. I will be like 6. 6 equal to 6. Yes. Once this condition is getting satisfied, it will go inside and it will break it. That means it will not iterate. Still, there's a chances to iterate till 10, but condition is true. Once you satisfied the condition, then it will come inside and there is a keyword called break, which means it will not iterate. So that's it. It will stop till here itself. So this is how the for loop will work in the break. First, we will do the practicals on break keyword. Later, we will learn about a continue keyword. See what I'm doing here. So we are working with break keyword. Okay, see here. So I'm having 10 levels. What I'm saying, I'm having 10 levels. Okay, so in this 10 level, only 5 levels are unlocked. And the remaining 5 levels means from 6 to 7, these levels are locked. That means you cannot able to play. So from which level your level is locked? So that level you have to provide it like a condition. See here. So till 10 levels, you need to make use of a iterative statement. You can use either while loop or for loop. Now we are working with for loop. Later we will see while loop also. First, for any variable name, I am going to give variable name as level. In keyword, to generate a sequence numbers from 1 to 10, I am going to give the range as 1, 11. Why? Because the stopping value is excluded. That's why we should give one number extra. Now, while iterating, I need to check whether the level is a lock mode or unlock mode. So I know that the lock level starts with the number 6. So you should give the condition like this. If level equal to 6. So then what I should do here? You should break it. That means you should not continue to the next level. So until this condition satisfies, you can play it. Means print level and you will make it side by side. So I'm just giving in this way. Okay. So now let's run this program. You can see here you are getting only 1 to 5. Why? So here the level variable will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That time this condition is false. So whenever this condition is getting false, it will come out of that loop and it will print this one. Now, once the level value will 6, it will satisfy this condition. This means it will go inside and it will break it. So the other levels will not be continued. Means it will not iterate for another level. So this is how we can make use of the break keyword. So I already said that whenever you are using the jump statements, you should make use of a iterative statement and conditional statement. Remember this point. Now, the same program I'm going to implement with the help of a while loop. So in the for loop, the 3 things I'm going to provide in a single line. Now you need to make in 3 steps. How? 10 levels, right? So what I will do, you just write lev is equal to 1, means 10 levels. So it is initializing with level 1 and it's going to stop at level 10. So you can give either 11 or you can give 10 based on the relational operator. So this is the initialization. That means this value I have given here. Later for stopping, I'm going to provide a condition using the while keyword. See here, while level less than or equal to 10. You can give like this or you can give lev less than 11. Then 11 is excluded there. It will reiterate till 10. If you are giving equal to 10, then 10 is included here. Okay. So now means you have given the levels from 1 to 10. Then what it should do, by iterating, you need to check when the level equal to 6, that time, what you should do? You should break the condition, means you should stop the iteration. What you need to do? You should stop the iteration. Okay, so now initialization is done, where to stop is done, and what's the next thing? You have done where to stop. Then what we should do? You should get updated, right? So you will print this one, print of lev is end equal to. So after printing, it should get update the variable. So what I will do, lev plus add and assign equal to 1. So now run the program, you can see here. So in the for loop, we will not mention the updation because by default, it will get update here. Okay. So, but in the while loop, must and should specify the updation. If you are not specifying, it will be running only. So sometimes the system might get hanged. Okay, so make sure you are doing updation while using the while loop. So this is how you can work with the while loop using a jump statement, that is break keyword. Let's continue one more jump statement, that is a continue keyword. So what is the purpose of using the continue keyword? You can skip the iteration. For suppose, I'm going to give a very good example. For example, I'm having a one game, okay, where it contains a nearly 20 levels. Let us assume like that. So in these 20 levels, let us say like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so on, 18, 19, 20. So while playing this game, I can able to play all the levels, but at some time, at particular time, I feel that this seventh level is very much hard for me to play. So if how many times I play also, I cannot able to solve that. I cannot able to finish that level. So that time what I can do, I can skip this level and I can continue to the next one. Means after playing sixth level, without playing seventh level also, I can go to the next level. That means you are skipping one iteration here. So that can be done with the help of continue keyword. So if you are skipping one level, again you are continuing. That means there is a chances of skipping some other level also if you are feeling hard. But suppose if I am feeling hard the 13th level also, then this level can also be skipped. That means after playing 12th level, you can jump to the 14th level. Here you are skipping 13th level. But in the break, once you are stopping at particular point, you are not continuing it. That means only at specific point you are stopping. There is no chances to continue. But in this continue, you can continue the remaining levels. That means you can also able to skip one more level also, one more iteration also, like that. Okay, so let's write the program for this. I'm just using the for loop. Later we will discuss while loop. See. So here I'm having 20 levels. So I'm using iterative statement to generate 20 levels. So for level, okay, in keyword, for generating 20 levels, I'm using the range function. So starting with level 1 and ending with 20. So you should give one number extra, that is 21. So while iterating, what you need to check? Whether means you know that you have played, means you need to tell. Okay, most of the people may feel that this level may be difficult. So you are going to tell that level equal to 7. When you are reaching this level, you need to skip this. So you are going to use a keyword called continue. Until this condition satisfies, you can play the remaining levels. That means a print of level and you will give it side by side like this attribute. That's it. The program is done. Let's explain this one. So first the level variable will take 1. It will check the condition 1 equal to 7. This condition is false. So it will come out of the loop and it will print the first level. And again it will iterate. The level will get updated to 2. Okay, so here 2 equal to 7. Condition is wrong. Come out of the loop and print the level value 2. Again, it will iterate. Level value will be updated to 3. Check the condition. False. Come out of the loop and print it. So until how many times? Until 6th level, you are going to unsatisfy this condition and you are printing that 6 value. Now the loop continuing and you are in the level 7. So now the condition is 7 equal to 7. Yes, this condition is getting satisfied. That means you will go inside. So if you are going inside, that means you are continuing. That means you are not printing anything here. If this condition is getting false, that time only you are printing that level value. So if it is satisfying, you are not coming out of it. Okay, just like a else block, I can say this one. Okay, so you are it is telling that you came inside, it is telling that it's continuing. That means you are going to continue the loop. That means you are not printing the 7th level. If you are continuing, the level value will be updated to 8. Here you didn't print the 7th level. That means you had skipped that level. Now you have given 8, again 8 equal to 7, not true. So again it will continue, again this is not true, so it will come out of the loop. Okay, then you will print that level value 8 like that and so on until how many times? Till 20. For suppose if you are feeling the 13th level is harder, then instead of writing only 11 is equal to 7, now what you should write? We should write the value as what we should write? Level equal to 7. When the level value is getting 7, that time this block should get true and it should not printing this and continuing the iteration. And when the level value is getting 13, that time also this complete condition should get satisfied. Here you are providing two conditions at a time. So whenever you are providing two conditions at a time, you should combine these conditions as a single condition. How it is possible means by using a logical operators. Okay, so this concept is already discussed in the operators concept. Please go and check my YouTube channel. Okay, so in order to combine multiple conditions as a single condition, we will make use of the logical operator, that too AND operator or OR operator. Here, at a time, you will not get multiple values for this variable. Okay, for every iteration, it will hold only the single value. So here, what is the condition? When the level is equal to 7 means when the 7th iteration, it will take the level as 7. When it is a 13th iteration, the level will be taking as 13. That means when this iteration comes up, that time this condition gets satisfied. So you will not use a AND keyword. Why? Because whenever you should use the AND keyword, both conditions should get satisfied. Then only the complete condition will become true. Okay, but here we will not get at a time, right? So what we will do here is we will make use of OR operator so that when the level value variable is having 7, that time this condition will get satisfied. This is not getting satisfied. It's okay. In the OR operator, if any one condition is true, then that the complete condition becomes true. Means this, if this condition is true means the complete condition will become true only. We already discussed these concepts. Please check my YouTube channel. Okay, so now when the level equal to 7, this condition satisfied, this is not satisfying. It's okay, it will get true, it will come inside. And this level is not printing. That means you are skipping that and you are iterating. Okay, 7 is not getting printed. Again, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This condition complete means, see here, 12 equal to 7, 12 equal to 13. When all conditions are getting false, then the complete condition returns false only. We know OR operator. So that time this condition is getting false only. So that time and all it will come out of the loop and it will print the levels. Now, when the level value is 13, this condition is getting satisfied, this condition is getting false. It's okay. If any one condition is becoming true, the complete condition will become true. So that time it will come inside and it will continue. That means that 13 is not printing. Okay, means you are not coming out of it. So you're skipping that value. Okay, so now here 11, 12 returned. But when the condition is getting satisfied, you are not printing it. You are just continuing the iteration. That means the level variable will be updated for 14. So again, it will check the condition. Both conditions are getting false, which means the complete condition is false. So that time it will come out of the loop. It will print now 14 and 15 like that and so on. So here you are skipping the 7th level. You are skipping the 13th level. That's it. Like that you can able to skip a few more levels also just by using a OR operator. Why we are using OR operator specifically here means we will not catch multiple values at a time for this variable because for every iteration, it will take only the one value. Okay, so that is the reason we will provide OR operator, which is a logical operator. Hope till here you understood. We'll see the practical now. Later, we will discuss a pass keyword in the jump statements. Yes, we'll continue about a continue keyword. Now we are going to work with a for loop. So I already said that we are having 20 levels. In that 20 levels, I can say I may feel 7th level and 30th level are hard. That means I need to skip those two levels. First, we will skip the 7th level. Later, I'm going to skip these two levels. Okay. So to generate 20 levels, I will make use of iterative statements, that to for loop. For satisfying the condition, I'm going to use a conditional statements. See, for level in range of 1, 21. To generate a sequence numbers, I use here range function. So you need to tell that if your level equal to 7, that time you should skip that value. So you will make use of a keyword called continue keyword. What we will use? Continue keyword. Now, until this condition gets satisfied, you are going to play the remaining levels, and I need to print it side by side those levels. So I'm using an end attribute. Now run this. See here, you will not see 7 in between 6 and 8. And remaining levels and all be printed. The same explanation what I have given previously. Okay. So this is how you can skip a single value. For suppose if I want to skip one more level also, I'll just copy the same code and paste it here. Just include a one more condition, that is level equal to 13. So you are having two conditions. I need to make it like a single condition. So we should use a logical operator, that to OR operator. Why? Because in the OR operator, if any condition satisfies, that complete condition will be true. So that is the reason I'm using OR operator. If I use AND operator, at a time you should satisfy all the conditions. So it is impossible to get multiple values at a time while iterating this for loop. So that's why I will make use of the OR keyword to combine as a single condition, so that if any one condition becoming true, the complete will become true. That time those level values will be skipped, and when it is getting false, that time all that levels will be printed here. So let's run this, and you can check it here. In between 6 and 8, 7 is not present. In between 11 and 12 and 14, you will not see the 13. So this is how you can skip it. So whenever you are using the continue, you can also iterate the for loop. Okay. Whenever you are using the break keyword, it will not iterate it. It will stop there itself. It's still you have iterations, but we cannot continue. That is what a break. So now what I'm going to do here is, let's work with a while loop using the continue. So I'll just copy this statement here. So now we are working with a while loop, okay, to implement the continue keyword. So now what you should do? So same process. I'm going to LE levels I'm giving, initializing with one value, and where to stop, that you should give it like a condition using a keyword while less than or equal to 20. Okay. Or 21 also you can give. That time you should not include equal to symbol. Now, while iterating, what I should do? If whenever your level is at 7th level, you should continue. See here. So before continuing, what you should do here is, you should update the level value, because here it is iterating. Okay. So once it is continuing, if you update, it is not possible. Before iterating, the value should get updated. Okay. That should be given compulsory here. So continue. If this condition is satisfying, it is iterating. If it is not satisfying also, it is iterating. Means in both cases it is iterating. So the updation should be compulsory. And if this condition is not satisfying, you are going to play that level. Correct? So, and I want to keep it side by side. That's why. So after printing, you need to update the value. So I'm going to give this update value. Now run the program. You can see here in between 6 and 8, 7 is not there. In the same way, you are going to provide one more thing. Now I want to skip a 17th level. So what I can give, you provide OR operator between the conditions equal to 17. And also I need to skip a 19th level. So you can give 19 also. You can give multiple conditions just by combining with the OR operator. So now run the program. Now you are going to skip 7, 17 and 19. Run it. Now you can see in between 6 and 8, 7 is not there. In between 16 and 17, 16 and 18, 17 is not there. 18 and 20, 19 is not there. So you can skip multiple levels, okay, at a time, no, at a time, not at a time, just by providing a logical operators. Okay, so this is all about break keyword using for and while, and also continue keyword using for and while. Now let's discuss about a pass keyword. What is this pass keyword? I can say pass keyword is nothing but a null statement, and I can also say it's like a placeholder. What is this placeholder? For suppose, whenever you are indicating the block of statements, whenever we are indicating the block of statements, that time I'm not able to know what to represent in that block. So instead of leaving empty, it throws an error. So that time you should plot the placeholder there. The placeholder here is a keyword called pass. See here. So for I in a range of, okay, I in range of, I'm just giving 1,6. That means in 6 iterations, I don't know. It will iterate for 6 times, but I don't know what to print while iterating. So that time what I will do, I will leave that block and I will come out of it, and I'm going to continue the normal flow of the program, like something saying some message called GowthamiTechSkills. Okay, so when I run this program, it throws an error. That means you're not following the indentation. That is called indentation error, it is saying. So you have given the place, but you didn't write any message. So whenever you are keeping the indentation, make sure at least you are writing a single line inside that block. So if you don't know what to write at that time, maybe in future you may get what to write, but you should not leave empty until that time. You should hold that place using some kind of keywords called pass keyword. So now once I place this pass keyword, now run it. So it will not generate any kind of statements. See here, now I'm just using. Are you getting any kind of statements for 6 iterations? You are not getting anything. That means null statement. While iterating for 6 times, you are not see any kind of output there. It is not iterating, it is iterating, but you will not see any output. Only normal flow of program output, you got it. Okay, after a few days, you know what to print. That means I need to print, okay, 5 times my YouTube channel. That means it is going 5 times, right? My YouTube channel. So now 5 times it is printed. So instead of leaving the place empty, you should hold that place using a keyword called pass keyword. Not only in the iterative statements, wherever you are representing the indentation, the meaning that block of statements, there should be at least a single line for representing that block. If you don't know what to write it there, then you should provide one placeholder called pass keyword. So that time it will not affect any of the code. Okay. So the normal program will run, but where you place that block will not return any kind of information for us. For suppose if I am giving like this, if 34 equal to 34. So now this is also one type of block, right? So if I'm keeping indentation, meaning that you should write at least one line for representing this condition. So, but here I don't know what to write. If you are leaving this and you are running this, throws an error. It should not be empty. So now you will place some placeholder that is pass keyword. So actually this condition is true. If this condition is getting true, what it should print? It will go inside, and whatever you have written inside this, that should be get printed. But if I run, nothing is seen. That means it is a null statement. So it is just a placeholder. In future, you can write whatever you want to represent this block. So now after a few days, I come to know to represent this block that the values are same. Just I'm giving a small example for understanding. Okay. So now front, you will get out. So this is what about a pass keyword. Wherever you are placing the indentation, which represents the block of statements or block of code. So must and should have at least one line for representing that block. If you don't know what to write, you should hold that place using a keyword called pass keyword. This is all about jump statements. We have discussed break keyword, continue keyword, and pass keyword. So by this, we completed a control structures. Hope you thoroughly understand all these concepts. If you have any doubts, kindly comment below. I'm here to clear all your doubts. Who are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for more notifications. Kindly subscribe, share, like, and comment below. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.